Hey, what's up everybody? Brad here with Enrollio. Happy Friday. I just wanted to create this quick video to show you something you can run with as a studio owner. If you're like, man, I don't know how to do paid ads, or I've tried it, it doesn't work for me, blah, blah, blah. It does work. There's strategy to it. It takes finesse, and I'm going to show you the highest ROI setup that you can have for paid ads. So one thing that I swear by that we see time and time again is the highest ROI ad is just a retargeting ad, right? Everyone is you're just getting slammed all day with different content everywhere that it really takes a few times to see your studio, to see your advertisement before somebody really, even with Enrollio, the first time you maybe saw Enrollio, you're like, cool, yeah, maybe. But then you got to see it time and time and time again, and you got to see all the different things that they offer. It's the same thing with your studio. People are not going to see one ad and be like, oh, Yahtzee, I'm signing up. It's not going to work that way. Maybe sometimes, but typically not. So what you see right here, these are all the retargeting ads we've ran, I think in the last 2 years with this ad account. And you can see here all the leads that have been generated, the cost per lead, all the registrations that have come from these ads, like students enrolling. And so retargeting is really where it's at. And there's two ways to do it. I'll show you how to set it up in a second. But the biggest thing is, I call it boosted posts because it kind of really is, but literally just like, you have you have content on your Facebook or your Instagram. You're like, that's a great little organic post. Boost it the right way, which is going into your ad account and under the ad level. When you choose your audience, these are all warm audiences that we're retargeting. And then if you go into the ad itself, you just choose the posts. So you change the post. If I'm like, I'm going to do a post on our Facebook page, published post, and Flashback Friday. Great. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And now I run that to a very select group of people. So the difference with this and normal boosting is boosting, you're just like, anyone wants to hear, we have a new post. But like this is specific. You're creating content for people who are interested in your brand. And so let me jump in. When you go to create that, well, first, let's show you how to create the retargeting audiences. So first things first, if you don't have a Facebook pixel, you obviously need to set that up. There's a million YouTube videos for that. Just look up how to set up your Facebook pixel and definitely get that set up. We have training as well in Enrollio if you're inside our software. So if you go on the left side here, business.facebook.com is the URL. Once you do that, then you go over, scroll down to audiences. We're going to go ahead and leave this page. When you get to the audiences tab, what you're going to do is you're going to create an audience. And so once you've had that pixel and it's generated some data, you have your Facebook page as well and your Instagram account. You want to select at least your Facebook page, your Instagram account, and your website. And you want to create audiences for those. That's your primary retargeting audience. Now, if you have video content, don't do this if the videos are like 2 or 3 seconds or less than 10 seconds. But if you have video content, select video. And then you can say, I want to retarget people who watched 50% of the video, 75% of the video, right? That's a really great audience to retarget to. And then you can choose which videos you want to retarget them to. But if we go back to create audience, so you want to do website for website visitors, and the retention. So how far back do you want to go? I love to do 6 months. That's the max. And so we're going to do retention 180 days. But if you're like, you know what, Brad, I don't want to retarget people who have signed up. Great. Ideally, you have them going to some sort of thank you page so we can exclude people and we can say people that either have an event like complete registration or visited a specific webpage. So you can exclude those people. You can also isolate it so it's only people who really spent a lot of time on your website. I only recommend this if you get, thousands of visitors each week. But you can see 25 percentile, meaning the top 25% of visitors who were the most time intensive, they were on your website the most. 10 and 5 being the most absorbed in your website content. So I will do all website visitors 180 days. I'm not going to exclude for the example. We're going to call it website visitors test, and we can create that audience. So once we've created that audience, then we can go back and you can either run an ad like you've been doing, hopefully, or you can just boost content. And so here, these are all, let's go. There we go. These are all ads that we've ran that are really mostly boosted content. and throughout the last 2 years. And so if you go on the right side here under leads, you can see all the leads that we've generated, all the enrollments that we've generated. And a lot of it's just boosted content, but it's very specific to that group of people who are already interested in your product. There's no point in boosting content to somebody who doesn't have kids and you're a kids dance studio, or you catch my drift. So create the ad, and then when you create the ad on the ad level, that's where you select the audiences. And you can see we really went nuts here. We have a ton of different retargeting audiences, but you really just need that Facebook, Instagram, website visitors. And then on the ad level, then you can go here and just choose the post or create a post and have video content. Image content does well. Carousel ads do well for retargeting, but that's the biggest thing. If you're like, you know what, Brad, I'm running ads and it's not working for us, you probably need to do some sort of retargeting. They need to see more of you. They need to see the other things that you offer. Testimonials work great as a retargeting tool. The different class offerings that you have, things that are going on at the studio, activities in the community that you're doing, anything like that, really great for retargeting. And we do this ourselves with Enrollio, and it's really effective. So hope that helps you guys. Wanted to give you something to run with. And if you have any questions at all, shoot me a PM or a DM, whatever the language is, and hope you have a great weekend.